Episode 12 ended with Haejin and Chief Hong enjoying a romantic evening by the beach. But although the two of them were happy in that scene, the ending music was very sad. And I think it only seems fitting for the plot of next episode. It seems like the writers are following the typical Korean drama template where the leads get together in episode 10, have their honeymoon stage in episode 11 and 12, trouble in paradise in episode 13 and 14, reconciliation in episode 15, and finally the writers will tie up loose ends in episode 16. In episode 13, Gongjin will celebrate Chief Hong's birthday. I think the residents of Gongjin will throw Chief Hong a birthday party since he is someone they cherish a lot and he grew up in their care after his grandpa died. Haejin will find the photo that Chief Hong hid in one of his books. In episode 6, the same photo was shown as he was looking at it sadly. In the same episode also, Chief Hong got rid of a tuxedo in his closet saying that he does not need it anymore. At first, I thought that the tuxedo was a work attire and he got rid of it as a way of saying that he was contented with his simple way of living and do not wish to pursue a corporate career. Or it was a tuxedo he wore to his grandfather's funeral. But looking closely at the photo, although the man wasn't shown fully in episode 6, it can be seen that he is wearing a tuxedo. And in episode 13's preview, the same woman in the photo was helping him buy the tuxedo. So Chief Hong was trying to get rid of the tuxedo because it was the one he wore to their family photo and one she helped picked. We know that after graduation, he was away for 5 years and nobody knows what truly happened to him in that 5 years. Haejin is also aware of this fact, and she is also aware of the theories circulating in the village regarding what happened to him. Seeing the photo tucked into one of his novels and knowing at the back of her mind that Chief Hong felt uneasy after bumping into an acquaintance in Seoul, Haejin will naturally grow more curious and concerned for him. This will be the start of trouble in their paradise. I also think that Haejin asking Chief Hong whether he ever thinks about going back to Seoul is a way for her to fish out information on what happened to him in that 5 years. But I also think there is a chance that Haejin will be offered an opportunity to work in Seoul and she is asking if he would come with her if given the chance. Although the latter does seem a bit too far out for the current plot, I think that it is possible to happen sometime since in the movie, Haejin moved back to Seoul. Misun and Euncheol's relationship would also face trouble. Euncheol is very timid with his words while Misun has no problem telling others what's on her mind. Their differences would take a toll in their relationship. But realizing that he has to do better so that Misun would be happy, Euncheol would try his best to study how young adults talk nowadays in order to communicate better as a boyfriend. But Misun would also realize that she fell for him because of how he is as a person, so she would ask him to stay true to himself. Writer Ji-won decided to stop working with Song Hyun when their show in Gongjin ends. Ji-won did this because she chooses to remain professional despite her own feelings towards Song Hyun. And she knows she could no longer do that. She had been holding out well for 7 years, but I think seeing how worked up Song Hyun was over Haejin cracked her focus. This turn of events would surely have an effect on the show they're currently filming. And all the more they would need the luck from their lucky charm llama. Lastly, I hope Yongguk apologized to Hwajong on the next episode. Thank you for supporting this channel and please hit the subscribe button for more Korean drama videos.